Hey everybody, it's Alexia from Mystic's Path, and I am back with another video for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Today, I want to talk about the new moon that we have in the sign of Taurus, which is taking place today, Saturday, the 4th of May. Now, Taurus is a very dependable and earthy sign. It's very practical and kind of just sits back. It's very passive, sits back and kind of watches. But Taurus is also, because it's so grounded and so rooted, is very reluctant to change and very stubborn. So I really just wanted to see what it is that we're looking at energy wise and how it is that we need to work with this energy for our best benefit, like always. And what I'm kind of seeing of how this energy is going to affect us and how we need to work with it is this level of containment. And the last video that I had filmed for you guys, I was talking about how I seen a lot of us really battling with ourselves and coming to this space where we're like, okay, I'm done and I'm ready to be me authentically, take it or leave it, and kind of trying to get to that space. And I kind of see that the overlying energy really is surfacing around that. The energy that I'm really feeling and seeing it for overall is this containment of, again, who we were born to be and who we are as a whole, and kind of breaking out of that. Now, what we get when we dive into this spread, what I found is for the first spot, what we got is where can I be more practical? And we get the autumn card and Azaka. And this is really telling us that you have to understand and be okay with the fact that sometimes you're not going to have all of the things that you think you need, all of the things that you think that is required to get the job done. Sometimes you have to gather what it is that you already have, what resources it is that you already have in your surroundings and in your possessions, and work with that and make something work. Figure out how it is that you have to make your situation work or get out of your situation. Even if you don't have all of the resources that you think that you need, you need to work with what you have in front of you, and make that work to your best benefit. And really understand that we're not always dealt all the cards that we would like, but we have to work with the cards that we are dealt. Okay, now patience. Where can I apply more patience in my life? And we get the Guardian card as well as Magic Mirror. And this is really spirit coming in and saying to be patient. Things aren't what they seem. This reflection of what you're seeing in your atmosphere, your surroundings, is really just a result of the way you're perceiving it. And things aren't what they seem. Things will work out, but this part of your situation is necessary. This part of this energy that you're feeling is necessary, but it's not what it seems. Something is working in the background. Something that you can't see is working to develop here. And you just have to be patient and know that something good is going to come up from where you are now. Okay. Now, perseverance. What requires me to just keep going? We get shadow and agua. And this is saying that there are things coming up from the shadows, whether they be secrets or things that you are keeping buried down, parts of yourself that you don't really like, parts of yourself that are triggers, parts of things that you just don't want to deal with, that's really hard, and it's been kind of overwhelming. But it's really saying that you have to stay strong in the face of your situation and what you're going through, and have good intention to make it out, and have good intention to be to overcome it. I really see with this an energy of like escapism, just wanting to run away from your problems, wanting to run away from the things that are coming up and the things that you're feeling, and to really not take that in and not run away, but really to sit in the face of all of the things that are coming at you and sit quietly and observe what's going on and what these things are coming up, and have the intention to work through it instead of trying to run away, because it's always going to be there. It's always going to be underlying, and it's always going to try to run to the surface. So if you run away from your problems, what's going to happen when it comes again? What's going to happen when it comes to it's brought to your attention in a different way, in a different time, no matter if you're in a different state or a different country? These things that you're not dealing with are always going to be things that you're not dealing with, and you have to deal with them, or they're going to come and they're going to haunt you for the rest of your life. And that's not what we want here. We want to try to get to the point where we are working for our best benefit. Now, what does my body need? And we get the clearance card in Ayazane. And this is really saying that you just need to clear a lot of this heaviness out of your way and take some time for love and devotion and purely focusing on your needs to recharge and kind of nurture yourself. Yes, you have these things that you have to deal with. Yes, you have these things that are coming up and coming up to the surface. You have people coming up from the past, people that you thought you were done with, trying to peek their head in, try to see if you're actually done or not. And the universe is testing you. But you really need to take time and say, okay, this is the time I'm setting aside for my healing, but this is the time that I'm setting aside for self-care, and I'm going to take a bath, or a bubble bath, or I'm going to read, or I'm going to do whatever it is that I like to do, because this is my time for fulfillment, for me to nurture my needs, to water myself. I can't water everything else and not water myself, because then I become wilted while I'm trying to flourish others. And that is not how it works. You have to water yourself first and then help flourish others. And your body needs you to focus on you, focus on your health, focus on how much water you are drinking, focus on what kind of foods you are eating, and really nurture yourself. Yes, take the time for your healing and deal with these shadow aspects of yourself, but also nurture yourself and give yourself a break at the end of the day as well. Okay, now how can I express and embody my desires? And this is saying that, well, one, we get balance, and two, we get Urzuli Frida Dahomey. And this is saying that there needs to be balance, because there needs to be balance on, yes, we understand that a lot of us are going through hard times, but there has to be an equal part of gratitude that is mixed in, and then balancing the light and the heavy. Okay, because we aren't even going to have the energy to get to our desires and what it is that brings us joy and what fills us with this life energy and vitality if we're sitting around and we are so depressed and we're just crying and can't really even get out of this space where we're just in almost like this energy of self-pity. And like, yes, things aren't always going to go the way that they seem to go, or the way that you want them to go, but there has to be balance. You have to express some level of gratitude. If you are not expressing some level of gratitude, then the universe isn't going to give you something that you're going to be grateful for, or you're going to be happy to receive, because you're spending so much energy on what's going wrong and how sad you are. More things are going to go wrong, and more things are going to go sad, or going to be sad for you. And really coming into this space where, yes, honor your feelings, honor the fact that you're upset, but also what is it that you're grateful for? Because when you sit there and you decide, okay, I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to go, okay, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful, for my job, whatever it is that you're grateful for, your whole attitude and way of perceiving things will change. And then you can go and have the energy to embody your desires, to incorporate more things that bring you life and bring you happiness and bring you fulfillment. But if you're sitting in this space of self-pity and there's no balance and you're just in this dark spot, you're not going to be in a go to fulfill yourself. You're not going to bring joy into your life. But my question is, why would you want to sit in the self-pity when you know that there's a possibility that you could be living a different reality and you could be living a more joyous and happy life? Why would you want to sit in a space of just self-pity and stay there, is my question, because I don't want to do that. And I don't think that you truly want to do that either. I think that a lot of us just don't know how to get out or how to overcome what is tearing us down. But I think that overall, when I see this spread, really coming to terms with what it is that you enjoy, what your desires are, and who you are as a person, a lot of these things will start to change and fluctuate. You're hiding a lot of things. A lot of things aren't what they seem. You're keeping all of this stuff deep down and burying it so nobody else sees it, so you don't deal with it, so you don't see it, but you're hiding such a big part of yourself. You can never fully evolve into who you are meant to be, who you're supposed to be, who your potential is to be. Now, and really realizing that like this combo right here hit me so hard, especially for a lot of my tribe. These two is, yes, you might not have everything you need. Resources may look dry. There may be a drought for you in some way, but you have to get what it is that you have, your resources, to fucking make it happen. Excuse my language, but make it happen for yourself. Like I said, we're not always dealt the cards that we want, but we have to work with the cards that we are dealt. And coming to terms and accepting that there doesn't, just because you're in a dark place doesn't mean you have to stay in darkness. And really, I think that a lot of us could really benefit from accepting who it is that we really are and what our desires are and what our truth is. And a lot of things will start to unfold. That battling, those secrets, all of that stuff that you're trying to hide won't even be something like this. Escapism that you're feeling won't even be something that is a factor, because you're not trying to hide. So you don't have anything to escape from. And honestly, if you are hiding these things deep down and you're ready to escape and you're ready to leave everything behind and not deal with anything, the people that you're hiding yourself from, how important are they? Because if you're ready to leave it all behind and go be who you are somewhere else in some other space, how important are they? Why do you have to feel that these things are something that you have to bury deep down? Now, I really hope that this spread has helped you and this reading has helped you. If you feel that you want a new moon reading specifically for you and you're really having a hard time, I may make some exceptions and take on, a client or two today, because I'm really just feeling this energy of almost, heaviness. So really, if you feel that you need a reading, please don't hesitate to contact me. My email will be by the title, and I hope you all really have a good day.